You're never going to hit this bitch.
Cool. I maneuver to her. Crit.
Right. It shows you pressed up against her, and she goes, fuck. She looks totally different, too.
Hi.
As you say that, give me a sanity roll, because her she goes, and her something black comes from her mouth, and her face begins forming into a gas mask.
Got it.
D4, you put it toward shapeshifters.
Okay.
Right. We now go to next round. Villains are first. Aha! She says, I'm saved. No cyber, and any action you have to roll for is approved. She attempts to maneuver away from Chris's evil sword. She struggles futilely. She thinks she may be in trouble. And let's see, the bad guy attempts to shoot Yana because he doesn't like her anymore. Is you wearing a bulletproof vest, Yana?
Yes.
He decreases damage. You take 4 real as it slaps into you. And on where's my heroes reinforcements cards? God damn it! I need more bad guys. Yes, I do. None. Or let's see. Sorry, Asp guy then wildly swings his asp around, causing Alex to be amused.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Somebody gets up right behind, or no, you left them in dust. Never mind. So the guy Pete was riding, he gets shakily to his feet. He goes, "Why? Why?" All right. So now it's the hero's turn.
I was saving him from being shot.
Pete, we'll start with you. You are on the edge of maneuver crowd. They're way up there. Pete, give me a free spot hidden roll at -30 to see if you can follow what the fuck. Who's the bad guy?
Yeah, make it by 50.
Fine. It's the bitch in the gas mask. Yeah. The black-haired one in the gas mask.
Don't forget your luck roll, Chris. If you haven't been doing it.
No.
Nice. All right. And so, Pete, give me that strong maneuver roll.
Where is maneuver? There it is. Oh, yeah. By 60.
Great. You are probably about 5 people away from Chris's little confrontation. Matt, what'd you do?
10 points of damage to Mr. Asp.
He just fucking goes, he's like trying to hold in his fucking guts, these big ropes and shit of blood and viscera coming out of him. He's going, Yana, what do you do?
7 points to the one who's shooting at me.
How much has he taken total now?
12.
He looks really, really wounded. He's on his knees. He's still going to try to shoot you. And he's like, he's got blood drooling out of his mouth. And Chris, it looks like you're at a -10 because you're literally packed in like some sort of fish that you put in a tin.
Chop.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And she spends hero point number 5. Will she have another 5? Stay tuned.
I get a card.
Yes, you do. Oh. Yeah, don't forget to take your card. Any action was approved if you successfully do it.
Yay.
Next round.
Yay.
Oh, damn it. Heroes are first. Attack is approved. We're going to start with Chris. Make that shit go. You're -10.
11.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
She fucking takes it, and because she's out of hero points.
Yay.
She looks excessively wounded. She's got like the big, and what's bad is she's still moving around. Her head's kind of split a bit. She's like, but she's still going. She looks really messed up. Yana, what do you do?
Shooting.
He says he's trying to focus on you enough to shoot you.
No.
I did. I'm happy. And Matt.
I'm so tempted to go with the throwing sword.
You're definitely going to be at a quarter skill.
Quarter skill.
But it may just do it. And if you make it an only half skill, then it's going through Chris. But he's tough. He can take it. Can you do it? Can you make it at a quarter? This is crazy.
It's Alex. Right. I've got no cards to help out.
So what are you doing?
He's launching a two-handed sword through
Contemplating
a
throwing
fucking
his sword.
crowd and a long-ass guy. Look at Chris.
Do it. Do it.
Go for it.
The launch like that, like javelin throw.
I do have a. Well, I think we've got a couple of I've got to replenish, and there could
Oh,
be
wait,
other.
wait. Before you go, Matt, he's saying he has a replenish.
Okay, I've got shit cards if you want.
Yana, reduce your hand, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if
Replenish. Yeah.
Actually, everybody might want to first discard anything you don't want. That
Yeah.
way, replenish will be on top.
and I'm playing linguist, which gives me +5 to any language, just to raise my Latin by 5.
Oh, of course. As one
And-
does. That way you can have scholarly conversations with Doc Fulton when he's not
Yes,
busy fucking
and
being a Jedi
I play
warrior.
the replenish.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks like Doc Fulton definitely fucked up this person, individual, creature. But not quite enough. Just a bit.
That.
I got nothing to help out with the roll.
Does anybody have any skill plus cards for the big throwing doom of death?
No.
No, but I do have a Spark of Divinity,
Mm.
which I will play.
I would.
I have sweetness and light if it could help somehow.
Not yet.
Not really.
Actually, if you play it, I know what will happen.
Okay.
Are you playing it?
Yeah.
Right. It shows some ginger guy burst outside. He's like, "Oh, thank God!" And the crowd goes, "Ah!" and is now fucking trying to get back.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
Because, that's just the kind of shit that happens to gingers.
Someone got any skill cards or anything by any chance?
No.
No,
it looks
skill
like it's coming
cards.
down to the big throwing thing.
No, hold on, let me add this up. 23.
Wait. What's going on?
That's 46, so that's 80, 90. Do you have a
91.
92 or better? What's
No.
4 times 23?
92.
Got 92 skills. Yeah, 92 skills.
You have a 92 or better skill?
92.
Oh,
That's exactly the skills, 92.
nice.
What, you're not holding your
No.
character sheet in front of me and pelvic thrusting again? Good.
Yeah,
I know.
fucking hell.
Right. So roll some damage then.
There's no damage reduction on that, is there?
Hmm?
Like, there's no, because it's thrown or anything, there's no,
Hmm.
right.
No. I mean, the sword's not in your hand anymore. It's pretty much
13 more.
shish kebabs her. You're not sure if that's hurting her or not, but the person next to her, who she seems to be pinned like a bug to, and the guy on the other side of that person, they don't look happy at all. How much
Is this
damage?
when we find out she's Zog?
Just so,
That was 13?
yes.
Right. So her and 2 other people all go "Ah!" all at once. You're not sure if she's hurt at all or not, Chris. So we now go to. You say.
Wait,
no.
I haven't gone yet.
Oh shit.
I'll make sure. I'll coup de grace.
Okay.
Eight to the head.
Okay, you take off another piece of it. The rest is still twitching around. Alex, give me a luck roll at full. Do not blow this because a lightsaber may fuck up your sword. No, he says.
I got that's at least by 30.
You need to get your sword out of anywhere that he is attacking close to quickly. You're thinking.
I run to my sword.
Let's see. Yana, do you already go? I think you're going to try to shoot the guy who's bleeding from the
Yeah.
mouth, getting ready to throw up in pain.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, shoot him. 4.
He barely falls over. He goes,
Okay.
He curls up and then twitches a few times. And you're like, God damn it. Let's see. Wasn't there one guy left beating up Alex, or were they both gone?
No, well, one was unconscious, but he
Well, he's fine. Yeah. And, right. Let's see. Everybody give me a luck roll for random fuckery.
Oh, no.
Make it nothing special.
Fail it by 2.
Failed.
Some guy who's fleeing fucking decks Yana as he runs by because he's like, oh, it just keeps running. It's like, what? No, he missed. You're thinking, new target.
Hmm.
All right, we're going for next round. Heroes are first and may not act. Taking cover is approved. All 3 people in the line are twitching still, so she may be trying to get off the sword, which is keeping her on it currently, Chris. And you're going to be at -20 if you're trying to strike under the sword because you're still pretty packed in there and everybody's trying to get out and in at the same time. It's almost a swirling effect. And if you miss by 30 or less, they're chopping into Alex's pride and joy. Just to make you aware before you take the shot.
Okay.
You're not sure if the twitching's from the creature or the 2 people that have also been impaled by a fucking huge sword, like a skewer. It's like a weenie skewer through 3 wieners. Are you taking the shot or no?
We can't act.
No.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't act. No, you're fine. Your sword lives in our round. Next round, you guys stand there and watch for a bit. Neat.
So we can't do any action at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heroes are first and may not use hero points this round. Throwing yourself out the nearest window is approved. There is a window sufficiently close to all of you if you wanted a card.
Can I go first, please?
Matt, what do you do?
I'm getting to my sword and taking it out of the 3 people.
Give me a massive maneuver roll at -30 because everybody's rushing toward you and there's a lot of people between you and Chris, and you are swept back by the tide of humanity. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Fine. All right, you get up to them. Next round, you can try grabbing your sword if it's still there. Pete, what do you do?
I'm assuming I'm there now since I made a couple of maneuver rolls
Mm-hmm.
previously. I'm watching to see if I'm watching her bits, whatever, keeping an eye out to see if any are trying to get away.
Got it. You're not sure. It's shaking.
Yeah.
And Yana, do you want to shoot that asshole who tried to slug you?
There aren't any bodyguards left.
No, I'm afraid you've killed all the people already, but you
So-
can still shoot that guy in the back if you
No,
felt.
I will. Do I see any of them, of my friends?
Of your friends? You look around. Give me a spot hidden roll. This is your whole round, looking around as people are literally charging by you screaming.
I think I made it.
You think they're over there near the exit trying to get a sniper rifle bullet, maybe.
Okay.
Chris, what do you do?
I holster my pistol.
You don't have a pistol. Oh, you do have a pistol. That's right. You went the standard Jedi thing of pistol and lightsaber. Yeah. So no problem. You holster your pistol carefully, and that's everybody, I believe. The bad guys go. The creature shakes. The other 2 guys are like, ah! And they're both trying to go different ways, which is causing the creature to kind of spin further away from Chris as they're moving, and it's taking the hilt of the sword a little further from Alex Kinley, which is just pissing him off. And some random guy throws himself out of the window screaming. Next round. He was scared. Villains are first. Heroes are second. Swimming is approved. More of the same goes on. Yana, give me a luck roll versus fuck. Actually, everybody give me a luck roll versus random fuckery.
Wait,
as
round.
people-
You said to give a luck roll every time I'm in her presence.
No need anymore. No need anymore. The shot was
Okay.
taken. So
got
everybody
it.
give me a luck roll versus fuckery. It's at full. If Yana failed again, some random dude ran by, then we would know it's her.
Nope, I made it.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, nobody tries to attack you guys. Everybody's pretty much intent on fleeing. I'll go down the list. Pete, what are you doing?
Watching her. If she's trying to get away, I'm shooting her.
It's hard to say because they're all still skewered together.
Yeah.
Until suddenly, Alex
having
says,
potentially if she splits into two or something, or
I
part of her tries to run off.
Pull my sword out.
give me either a grapple or catch roll to lay hold of the rapidly moving around, darting around hilt.
I will try grapple.
Yeah, next round will be the next round. Whoever is king shall pull the sword from the three people it's run through. Yana, what do you do?
I try to get to them. It's a
Excellent. Give
maneuver.
me a maneuver roll because everybody's running past you.
Yes, actually.
Wow. All right. You begin making your way there. It'll be a couple rounds of that. And Chris, you see him holding the edge of the sword. So until he pulls it, she's not going anywhere because she's still stuck to the others. If she's even still alive, you're really not sure at this point.
Is it still a -20 to hit?
At least. Once he gets his sword out of there, though, you can indiscriminately chop into whatever's there with a lightsaber. You may hit some civilians, but you really don't care.
What's approved this round?
Swimming.
Oh, okay.
All
I'll
right.
wait for it.
We go next round, where Alex Kinley attempts to prove he is the king. Heroes are first. Nothing is approved. Alex, give me a strength roll to go. Ah! Ah! Would you like to hold up the sword like Link? Lots, I know. You're fucking freakishly strong. No problem. You prove that you are the king by pulling off. Right. 3 different people fall at once. Pete, your shot. What do you do? Well,
I'm basically watching her. If she's keeping an eye,
Okay.
she's fleeing. I'm shooting. If she's
beginning
collapses
to bubble oddly.
okay.
I'm not sure what. Yana, give me a maneuver roll as you continue pressing toward them like a shark.
Yeah,
If you're wearing a shark fin on top of your head, it might help.
made it.
Maybe you are. Chris, what do you do?
Chop. One point.
He pokes at it as though it was a discarded brown cloak, for example, Pete. He's watched those movies way too often, you're thinking. And the bad guys do various deeds. Potential last round of combat if you guys don't get anything bad happening. Ah, damn it. The worst possible approved action for the bad guys is morale. River dancing is approved. Nobody does anything bad. Chris continues poking at it unless he feels like river dancing. Nobody's in combat anymore unless you want to river dance.
No.
Very well. The river dancing is forgone. You guys are out of combat. Eventually, the bar empties out. A couple of people risk the back door. And luck roll for general people. Yeah, none of them are ginger. So the team out there who plugged some poor ginger dude thinks we are the victors.
I think we should go the thing on her.
What?
Do
What
what?
did they do to the thing?
Oh, flame.
Fire.
Wow.
The
I wonder what you were getting at there. You mean the movie, the thing?
it's still
Yeah, the
bubbling
movie, the
away.
thing. Yeah, apply highly volatile substance and flame.
Does anybody have these things?
Well, Chris has a.
We're in a
fucking
bar.
lightsaber.
Sure, I have a Zippo and there's alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
No problem.
Same.
You guys
There's-
apply alcohol.
Does she have anything on her
She has
before
a
we
pistol.
burn her?
Normal pistol.
That's it?
Nothing special. Yeah.
No crit sticks, no ID.
Oh, probably those things. Yes, you're right. I forgot. She
Well,
does
I figure
need
we
those.
could get her contacts from it and whatnot.
Fair
Phone.
enough. Yeah. Cred
So
stick
whatever
ID
cell
phone.
information.
What?
Okay, we take those and we take those and then douse her and burn.
Great.
And roast marshmallows.
Yeah.
Great. You guys fry her. Go. And then
Leave this place for another place.
excellent. You guys get away without standing there and talking about your options and stuff. No problem. Her body
We
is burning
also
merrily.
tell Mildred's girlfriend and team to stand down and leave.
Hmm.
They can leave.
Good thing you did that. We might have just stayed there for like another week.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're not done yet.
We're gonna break her out of jail.
No problem. Rolling a slickness roll for Yana's girlfriend, and it is, she's waiting for you in the van.
Oh, cool.
You didn't have any serious security on, she mentions. And so you guys all drive off together. The rest of her team has gone elsewhere. You guys drive off into the darkness because the sun's already long set. So where to now? Are you wanting to drive the van anywhere or hang out here and wait for the police to show up and stuff?
No, we drive off.
Yeah.
Great.
The
Let's see.
darkness, as you said, and then we'll go to the hotel.
Who's
I'll do
same
counter
hotel?
surveillance, make sure that we're not.
Are you going to the same
No, we'll go to
hotel?
a different one because they
Good,
trashed
good.
it. So I'm not going to pay for that.
Okay. Right. Let's see. Who suggested setting fire to the body?
Me.
Pete. Pete, give me a luck roll. I'm curious to see how the club does.
70.
The club may have been made out of kindling for all I know.
Yeah, make it by 50.
Yeah, it's fine. Right. You guys drive off. Possibly there's some giggling and kissing going on in the back seat.
Stop it, Alex. Stop it.
I can't help it.
Card for Pete. And you guys arrive at a new hotel room. Mark off. Do you want better quality to celebrate? 500 crop?
Sure.
Great. Yeah. Mark off 500. They girls got their own room. You guys are a different room. They go to do what they do. You guys drink. It's a good night for everybody.
Yeah.
Eventually morning comes.
Did we want to go for
during
the
the night,
stuff?
I figured while we're celebrating, I take her phone and her computer.
You keep freezing for some reason I can't figure out. Probably a lot of porn getting downloaded on your end.
I'm sure.
Cool. So give me a computer use roll and a hacking roll if you want in. It says I am
Computer
4
use.
blanks locked. Yeah, Alex, apparently he has a demon sword
Holy
as
shit.
well.
I made my hacking roll.
Holy shit. Okay, great. You get in, you break into her shit. It's in code, but yeah, you're in somehow. You just typed in SH.
I'll copy the files.
Okay, great. Once you get them decoded, then you'll have some. Actually, do you want to go ahead and roll cryptography now? I mean, you're not gonna trash anything if you blow your.
Yeah,
cryptography.
well, I wanted to copy it to my shit, and then on her shit, I'll do the cryptography. So if I fuck up, it fucks up her shit, and I've already taken everything off.
Done. Give me a cryptography roll to fuck up her shit.
Nah.
You want to make another copy and give somebody else a try? There's at least 2 other guys sitting here going, yay! And one goes, demon! So there's 1 other guy in here.
First.
So, Pete, give me a
Do you want to give it a try?
cryptography roll.
No, I do not make a cryptography roll.
Okay, cool. So, yay. Cut to, it's morning. Everybody gets together and immediately. What?
I'm going to take all her shit that we had, and since I have all the information off of it already, dump it somewhere. Because I don't want it near me just in case there's a tracker on it and she has a cohort.
Done. Take card for thinking ahead. Damn. So, it appears that you may have ended
The other pile of goo might come for me.
Yes. Yeah, you have fucked her shit right up, as it were.
If there are 3 or more players,
Yeah, you kind of cut off there, sir.
If there are
if
three
we
or more
have 3 or more
players,
players, everybody draw a card.
I think you do.
full group.
I
I've got it here
trusting
somewhere.
soul.
Lovely.
By the way, Matt, you're not on the computer game tonight, are you?
No, I don't think so.
Cool.
Trusting soul. All players who have no firearms on them nor have a damage bonus strength draw a card. I don't think that's anyone.
Yeah, you guys are
No.
tooled right up. In fact, Yana and her girlfriend were making love in a bed with a lot of guns recently.
Of course. That's her specialty.
Yes, I can actually see gun porn, It's just
Mm.
alarming. It's an American thing, I guess. So everybody casts a shitload of spells and shit. Bring, bring, bring.
Are you trying teaching again?
Your girlfriend doesn't really stick around for that because
Yeah.
freaks her out or she's busy.
Oh yeah. Doc, do you want to see would you be able to look at this bullet wound on me before we go to sleep?
Sure.
Oh yeah. When I say it's next morning, you can try a willpower roll too.
Yeah, I'll get him to see if
I
he can extract the bullet, etc. first.
I will try and teach them all a new spell.
A new spell.
Yana? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, do I get my teaching? Yes, I do.
Oh.
No.
And actually, before the Doc makes his roll, I'll give him a Dr. Fulton card to play.
You give Doc Fulton a Doc Fulton card. He looks doctorish and Fultonish. What spell
Basically.
did
Just go ahead and play it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got her the
Plus,
first one
yeah,
from the healing
basically it's
tree.
+3.
Cure poison disease.
I will put it into the thing for you, Yana,
Okay.
because you know the weird rules I have on spells, right?
She's getting
Yeah.
lucky today. Right.
So, did you give me back any
Points.
So 2. Sorry, was that
6 because it's D3 for medicine, and then that's 3 points for the card you said.
Yeah. 2. Then willpower overnight.
Real quick, Yana, cure poison / disease, casting time 1 round, range self. Instantaneous, 2 magic points. You are now free of any poisons or disease.
Cool.
I know a lot of people would like to go carousing and then go, bring, ha, 2 magic points. I no longer have gun of simple herbalades.
Yeah.
Hooray.
But I'm in a committed relationship.
Is there any replicant space?
That'd be fucked up there. That's a GM that really hates you if you can pick up a disease from having sex with a robot. That's just the GM that hates your ass. You will not be happy.
Nope.
That section on the on my notes, that scene was called "Fuck You Too, Clarice." I really did think that Chris was going to go, "Hello, Clarice," or something fucked up like that.
If
so
a bit more intimate, I would have, but it was all fucking chaos. So
yeah. Okay, so everybody has cast all their spells. It is 2 days since the barbershop, 3 days since the barbershop, I believe, went boom.
All right, so I will try to teach
Sense life. Sense life. Crap.
He keeps casting Sense Life.
Mildred doesn't know slow time, right?
No.
It's all for you, Mildred. It's all for you.
Nope.
You're never gonna learn it though, but it's all for you.
Do you know General Pocket?
No.
Well, you can't teach general pocket. You can only teach the base one, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, the base one? Oh, well.
Only, ever.
Okay.
Yeah, only the level 1 spells can be taught. Everything after that is all up to the person.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Now,
Alex, do you want to know counterspell?
There you go.
Sure.
No.
Yay! Yay!
And Josh, do you have counterspell? Do you want it?
No, I do not have it. And yes, sure.
I get the spell. The spell check, but I don't get the teaching check.
Ah.
Yep.
I do not teach it.
I'm
That's
going
right. It's the same. We find direction.
I'm going to try and set bind point over the mansion in my room.
Ah, right. Alex Kinley goes that way and starts yelling at.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought we were. Yeah. Actually, no. I'll do it here. I'll do it in this.
In this fucking rented room. Nice. Don't get killed or you'll in this zone or you'll be here.
I'll go to my apartment quickly then. Do it there.
Sword trick.
So I'll just go there now. Try it. And I'll come straight back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll come back either way.
Yeah, that's why I said he goes outside and he begins yelling at people. Demon! Demon! Taxi! Demon!
Pocket.
3 magic.
It's twice more.
6 magic. 9 magic.
Super dodge. Super dodge.
4 more go.
God.
Super dodge.
Some of the day anyway.
Wah, wah.
It was worth it.
Watching somebody practice super dodge is super fun. He just sits there and goes, and looks sad.
And it's
Oh man.
Yeah, it's half magic points when you fail.
Right.
Unless you fumble and then it's full. And you're done with that for the day.
I'll be right back.
Right. So after spell time and Alex gets back from wherever the fuck he went, what do you guys do? As far as you know, he went off to chase some kids or something.
I guess we need to see whether or not the barber shop is open yet.
It's not. And so it'll be
we need to try and get her stuff decoded so that we can work out if there's some people on standby and call them off.
Take a card, Pete, you bastard. So, who do you trust enough to bring this shit to them?
Nobody's got a hole or whatever. I've got 2 victories now.
Oh wow, I definitely hand one of them off to somebody else to hold on to. Because it's like Chris always says, if you got 2 victories, spread one of them around because you don't want to be caught with both of them if you get the fuck you card.
Yeah. I'm just trying to work out what discard. Oh, discard super sprint.
Can't believe you did the sword throwing thing again.
See, it was cool though because I was waiting to see if he failed it, and I would have been like, so if I wasn't in the way, would he have hit? And you would have said yes, and I would have said phase.
That's pretty fucked up there. So McKay discovered that McKay discovered that the what's it called? The barbershop's not fixed. So that means, knowing you guys, that you'll sit around and watch television, interdimensional space television, and drink. And then the next day, everybody fucking casts more spells and shit. That's what I'm guessing happens.
No. I already said we're going to try and get the stuff decoded.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he actually had something for you to do. My bad. Okay, so first you're going to do that, and then you're going to do what I said is my guess. So who do you trust enough to do this?
Before we do anything, I currently have 2 victory cards. Who would like to get one of them so I'm not sitting on both of them?
I'll take one.
You'll take one? All right.
Yeah.
It's the window of trade. It's the window of trade. Look at the trade you made.
Did that work? Did you get that?
No, I didn't get the victory.
No, I didn't think so. Oh, okay. Somehow it has ended up. I'll take the card. I'll drop it on you. There we go. All right. So, who do we want? Yeah, do we want to take the stuff to someone to try and see if they can decode it?
The demons? Yes.
I can try one last time.
You've already, unless I was gonna say unless your skill went up, you'd be at -30.
Oh, then, nah, well.
Um,
No, we can, dude.
Well, depending on, I mean, but for example, say the wizard, it may be worth just once it's decoded, the information in it would be probably worth something to him anyway. For example.
True, but if it's what you think it is, it could be worth more to you.
Yes.
So who do you trust with the drunken? Wait a minute. Yana's girlfriend might be able to decode it. She's been programmed for all kinds of shit. She, after getting a copy of it, she takes a look at it and says, no. So much
Do
for
you
that.
have a printed version of it?
Wow. Okay. You guys go to the fucking internet thing, and
Mildred,
then
do you want
print
to have a
out
go as well?
a hard copy.
Have a go at decoding it.
I can try. Yeah.
Give me your cryptography roll.
Holy shit! I got 40 points in cryptography.
Holy shit!
No.
You guys bring back a fucking long ass printout thing. It's like a box of paper and hand it to Alex, and he goes,
I must have put that in there at the beginning of the character because I've never used cryptography before.
"Okay, go ahead and give me a cryptography roll, you
put
crazy."
points in that when he doesn't even use bloody.
It's on paper. You're fine.
No.
Okay, thank God. I was really kind of alarmed about that. Oh, yeah, I won't look at it if it's on fucking anything except hard copy. Yeah, or maybe carved into a stone. Okay, so you guys are stuck with your conundrum. You guys all stare at each other. Shall I just move into watching TV and drinking phase, Pete, or?
Not yet.
Right, McKay keeps you guys away from the television and the alcohol.
But
Because
seems happy.
we may not be able to use the barber shop until we decode this.
I know.
Hence the question of is there anybody we know we could get? Would our friendly AI be able to break stuff like this? So I don't know, does he have computer stuff, Doc?
I think that we should get it on our own and then see, because if it's something that it wants, it may not share.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, we keep a copy of it and then we try and break it later on. I was just thinking in regards to, at the very least, so we can find out who she's raised the hits through, etc., and so we can go calling stuff off.
I suppose everyone's got a reroll.
What's the card on top at the moment? No. I've got a limited retrieve.
I have 2 limited retrieves.
Nice. I've got it. I've also got I've got it here somewhere. If anybody could think of something
Breaking for Dummies book.
Oh yeah, I was going to say if someone can think of something that might be
I
able
would
to be used.
if you use the I've got it here somewhere for code breaking for dummies, then that would be a item that would give a +5%, and everybody could retry it at a +5.
Fine, I'll do that then.
Great, you guys have code breaking for dummies. I'd make a note of it, Pete, because it counts as a book, because this is a special thing that I'm just feeling insane enough. Right, Alex hands you the book and the papers, and you go, Right. It's a list of different contacts. You guys now have basically the kind of contact list that fixers have. I mean, you've still got to make nice with all these people, but now you know who like runners, net runners, street samurai, etc. are, and as well as like pawning the loot, buying weapons, shit like that. You basically got full contact list and stuff. If you want, everybody can get a copy of it and stuff. These people don't know you. They may not like you, but you know who they are, and that's a big step forward. The only odd thing you find is there's one that's called Window Breaker. You don't know what the fuck that is. It's a really recent thing that's been put in, like about an hour before you got to where she is. A new contact added, 1 hour before you fucking skewered her ass.
It's somebody to keep breaking the window at the barber shop so it never gets repaired, so we can't leave.
Pete, refill your hand. Yeah, that would be him, maybe. So what do you do?
Kill him out now.
Yell at your girlfriend, fucking hop in a car and drive off. Got it.
We don't know who he or she is. It could be just some hobo. It could be Alex Kinley for all we know.
Got a point there. It shows Alex with a baseball bat.
Does anybody have any trash cards?
It's so fucked up.
I've got medieval weapons plus 20. That still might come in handy for me.
You do have a point.
It depends if we need anyone chopping.
In your case, it also raises your critical range a bit.
So everybody's got good cards, no crap cards.
So you're going to end up taking one.
Yep, so I'll be taking one card.
Nice. The gods despise you. Burr, burr, burr.
No, assistant plus 5.
Cool. So, what do you do now? You managed to crack it. You've got a new book, which will count as the disappearing book card because fuck your literature.
Sorry, did we actually go? We went back to the.
Yeah. You guys are saying they're looking at the alcohol and television.
We haven't been there today.
Yeah, I went this way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, McKay went by and said, nope.
When you went there, Josh, did it look like anything had changed at all? Or did it look exactly like it was when we left it?
I'm assuming the interior looked like it had been repaired.
Yeah, it looks like it's give me evidence analysis roll, McKay. You may not be able to figure out the delicate web of clues that are surrounding you at this point. Or maybe you will. It's 3/4 repaired. And it's not in a logical way either, because logic would say, first you fix this. No, everything is exactly 3/4 repaired. The window is 3/4 repaired, etc.
Yep. It's 3/4 repaired. All right, so we need to tell Window Breaker to stop. And
but how can you possibly do that? Sure, you've got his phone number. It doesn't say where he lives or anything like that, just a phone number. A lot of the contacts
Stop
are
shooting
just
the window, we'll kill you.
We can just tell him what happened to the person who hired him.
Well, if he knew that she was a shape changer.
yeah, but the person who hired you was a shape changer. Yeah, right, sure.
If he knew that, any of us could go up to him pretending that we were her.
Ooh.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think she was trying not to
tell people.
The fact that Doc worked it out is what put the nasty on us.
They're coming for Yana. About time. So yes, Pete, take a card for real life evidence analysis. Doc seems to be moodily staring at the turned off TV that you're keeping them away from.
Oh, and now I've got a retrieve as well as a limited retrieve.
Bummer.
The assist plus 5. All right, so any ideas on how we work out or is there any indication from this in regards to who she's hired to watch the place?
His name is Window Breaker. And you've got a phone number. That's all you know. You don't know location. You don't know jack shit. Just Window Breaker, telephone number.
Now, hold on. Well, we could probably be logical in the fact that if this guy's paid to literally destroy the window or destroy the building every time it fully reforms, then we know in a day or so, a day maybe, because it's 3/4 done now, he'll probably be back in the area looking to break the window again, because isn't that what he's paid for? So
yeah, it'd be just putting a brick through it or something.
Yeah.
Lay in wait for him, and as soon as he turns up with his weapon of choice, do him in.
So, I mean, when we appeared, the first thing that happened was the window broke.
Yes.
That could have also been bad luck from having a raging gun battle with a bunch of people.
And we also saw the person on the phone.
Exactly.
They
That's what I was
didn't
wondering.
seem to have a weapon, or if they did, they didn't pull it out.
Yeah, I was just whether or not. Yeah, that's yeah. But yes, I agree, Alex. Potentially, that might be the only way. He's just waiting to see someone turn up, and
once it's fully
yeah.
operational. Yeah.
Up to you guys. What do you do?
And hold on, it didn't say why he was. It just said that he was basically paid to stand there and.
No. All it just said window breaker.
And a phone number.
Right.
And a phone number.
So
we're making assumptions as to what why you would call someone that.
Logan, just out of curiosity, going to take the phone number and type it in and Google it. See if it's to a business, maybe.
Not a business.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
The fact that we didn't see him initially do the damage, and it could have been just part of the gunfight. The fact he was standing there and made a call, it's almost like actually maybe what he was doing was standing there waiting for us to appear, so then he could then call and warn her.
Yeah.
No, it's a new number. It's a new name and number in the phone. It's only appeared there in the last day or something.
All right.
As in, it's after we've appeared on the scene. So, it wouldn't be the person there.
We could also just try to call the number and see what happens.
Yeah, just tell him to stop.
Or we can maybe just pretend we are somebody, I don't know, ask questions or something.
Just her assistant or something.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry, I might have missed something there then, Birdie. How did we know that this was a new number within the last couple of days?
Because when we looked at it in the phone, it showed it had only been added recently.
Okay, but it might be a burner phones. It might be something that they use it, throw it away, and then put it into a new phone for the next time they use it.
Maybe. It was a bit. I think I'm assuming it's a bit different to the other numbers and stuff in that regard.
The replicant with no name is keeping a watch just to make sure that bad shit doesn't sneak up and kill everybody.
Any thoughts on how we work out which of these people are the ones that are currently being hired to do a hit on us?
There's
and how we get
all of them.
and how we stop that? I suppose the other way of doing it is we make sure word gets out on the street that she's no more, so she won't be paying up.
Yeah.
If she's not paying up, people aren't going to put their lives at risk to do a hit.
Yeah. I would do that.
Maybe use other contacts like the Wizard and stuff to spread that kind of
information. And
we could also see if she has something set up, so if she does die, we don't we still doesn't get paid.
Yeah.
Card for Chris's paranoia. I like it. Actually, everybody's been doing good conversation. Now, everybody, including Chris again, take a card, you bastards. I'm going to the bathroom. You guys figure out what to do.
Kill everyone.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I don't know if we have that kind of time for this project, though. I'm wanting to get you guys wrapped up because you've still got a little bit to go on this.
Does somebody wants one of my limited retrieves? For
Well,
something.
actually, yeah, no. I've got a card that gives +4 +D4 sand for the entire party at the end of the mission.
Ooh.
But I've also got several other good cards. Chris, did you want the master mechanic for anything? Could you see a use for it, or I'm just trying to work out what to discard?
Hold on. I have 2 cards I can discard if you want to. If you want to give it to me, I'll discard something and you can give it to me.
Yeah. Well, it's just the card you traded to me, so I wasn't sure if you thought it may be useful.
And then you said you're going to get rid of your limited retrieve?
No.
That was me.
I'll take it instead of swimming 20.
Okay.
Yeah. And I had a camaraderie, which I'll hang on to for the moment then. So, any thoughts on how we find out about if she's got a I can't think what they call it, but a thing set up, a trust fund or whatever set up so that somebody can still claim?
The wizard would know, I'm sure. He has his pulse on the goings on.
And Yogi potentially as well.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming Mildred's girlfriend would know how to find that information out. If there's a general hit out on us, then
she could know, yeah.
Yeah, she might know or might be able to find out.
Okay, what do you do?
Kill everybody.
Yay!
Well, we're waiting.
We'll see if Mildred's girlfriend knows or can easily find out if there's in regards to the hit that was out on Doc and I, if it's a way of claiming it if she dies.
Research. Not that she can find.
Okay. So then we need to get word out that she's dead. That way she won't be paying up.
Yep.
She makes some calls. There. Can we watch TV and drink now?
Yay!
And we just need to take care of. I keep going to call the person window licker. Window
licker's fine. That's what Doc Fulton's pretending to do now.
I like it. It's fun. It's tasty. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
So, I'm trying to push you guys forward to wrap this shit up soon.
Yes, I know. We need to take care of Windowbreaker so he or she does not continue breaking the window. Do we just want to try calling? Do you want one of you actors want to call that number first? And
who's going to call though?
Not me.
That's why I said
male
the
or
actors.
female? Oh, not him. Okay, so who else is left? The woman with no name goes, or sorry, the replicant with no name says that person will probably be expecting a lady to call.
All right, but I'm not good at acting.
I was just thinking
can you make your voice sound like her? You don't know what she sounds like, Yana. You've actually never spoken to her.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I was just whether or not it's someone representing her.
Don't worry, you can bullshit him. You can bullshit him, she says. You can do it, but do it fast because there's I've ordered several different bottles of alcohol and they're coming this way down the hall now, so hurry.
Oh, we need to solve this.
Fucking hire her team to fucking stake out the place. So as soon as the window's ready and someone breaks the window, they take out the guy. And then we don't need to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
Do you want to try the calling also?
Try calling first, and if that doesn't work, then we do the stakeout.
Okay.
Because the calling is the cheaper option.
Much cheaper, she says. The team is not fucking cheap. They don't like just standing guard over shit. Costs less than last night's offing people.
So what do you want to do? You want somebody?
She says.
I know. Okay, so
Violent makeup sex later. Now call.
yes, of course. So I'm supposed to call and say I'm her assistant or something, and that window breaker is supposed to stop breaking windows.
See, the contract is up. It's not needed
Okay.
anymore. Your services aren't needed anymore. Thank you very much.
Okay. I
And
do
if he
so.
quizzes, and this is the address of the location he was supposed to break the window at. Just
Oh.
if he acts suspicious, say this is where you're doing the job.
Okay.
This is the place you're hired to do the job for. To
Okay.
assure him you know what he was hired for.
Okay.
Tell me when you dial.
I'm dialing.
Hello, you hear kind of a sleazy voice, and it sounds like it's being gotten through a gas mask. Yeah, hello.
Hello, your contract at address XY is up. You don't have to do anything else. Thank
The
you.
contract's over?
Yep.
Fuck. All right, thank you.
Bye.
Click.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And she opens the door, and some guy pushes in a highly suspicious looking thing. It's got like alcohol on the top, and then it's got like the long white cover that obscures all the sides of the thing so that you could have somebody riding around in there, or possibly a knife-armed little person ready to spring out and stab Chris in the fucking foot and maybe cut off his pinky toe. He pushes in. He says, "Room service."
Ooh, this sounds
Pushes
fun.
it over, and there's like ice and champagne and stuff. He goes, "Is your room satisfactory?"
It's okay.
I give him 20.
"Thank you, sir. Have an excellent night." He walks off. Thank you, card, Chris. I was curious as to how long he would live there. So you guys get drunk and watch TV, maybe play ping pong or what? Anyway, right. It's the next morning. Da, 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 da. Everybody immediately begins going. Bring, bring, bring. The air lady's buggered off. She's out patrolling around while you guys are doing your morning. She thinks that because rare she actually gets to see anything work, if ever. Actually, she never has. Now that you think of it, but so please hurry through your various spells, teaching, calisthenics, and we'll
Doc,
move
you can
on
try
to the next
counter. You can try to counter or cancel spell on me. Counter spell on me. I've got a set bind point self currently running.
That
right
one,
here?
actually, no. The set bind point is permanent. It doesn't. It's not something you can counter spell.
Oh, isn't it?
No. It's pretty much just a set bind point done.
Oh, okay.
Can't counter it.
So until recast, I'm assuming.
Right. You can reset your bind point whenever you want.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to appear in a shabby hotel room if I ever die.
I've just taught you cure poison disease. And Pete.
I will put up the healing spell for Chris.
And, oh my god.
Easiest.
Rolls for Yana.
Well, it's Yana's fucking day, apparently.
Yeah.
Here you go, Chris. Bing. For your copy paste pleasure.
Wow.
Yana gets another spell.
Nice.
Wow.
Finally, I know some spells.
You know quite a few.
Pacify undead.
So necromancy level 1.
Yep.
Sounds
Got it.
useful.
Let's learn necromancy, he says. You're like, yay.
Yay.
It's a good one to teach Yana, let's face it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can never tell when Jesus, I just remembered the fucking zombie with the lube inside of it. That's not right. Okay, so yeah,
That's
Chris
not
remembers
right
that.
at all.
Well, I made it.
Yeah, and what's worse is it basically raped the dude repeatedly. Yeah. Anyway, so Pacify Undead for the studio audience out there. Don't imagine the zombie with lube in it. Casting time 1 round, range 10 meters, 1 target duration, combat or lull or 10 minutes, whichever comes first. Magic point cost is mere 2. Undead must make a willpower ×3 roll in order to resist the spell. If the undead has no willpower stat, or if the GM regards them as, quote, chump undead, zombie skeletons, they get no roll to resist. Should the target fail to resist, they won't notice life signatures of anything more than 3 meters away. That means if you get within 3 meters of undead you've pacified, it will probably attack you. If the undead is attacked, it will also break the spell. So now the only bad thing is that practicing this, there's only one way.
Yeah.
Teaching somebody it, or going out and fucking having an undead.
Yeah, I need to kill one of my friends, then make him undead, and then I can practice.
It's a fair cop.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see
actually,
the PCs at some point
we
having
think
a
we
captive
know.
zombie.
We think we know where you may find some undead.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, if I was the PCs and wanted to fucking build up my necromancy thing, I would totally have a captive zombie behind bars going, pacify.
You just have to go to the Beastkin lands and.
Yep.
If you can find them, they've pretty much driven off the Elfjons.
Yeah. Although I'd be curious as to whether or not that spell would work on the Central American dudes, the glowing ones.
It's an interesting thing to test, but apparently only the woman with no name and the Alex Kinley know that spell currently, I believe.
Yeah.
So, right, is everybody done with their spells and teaching?